Cooking is really at its best when it's shared.
Wow.
So I'm off to visit inspiring communities across the country to see how food brings them together.
That's a bit of all right, isn't it?
Exploring some exciting places.
It's extraordinary. It's huge, isn't it?
Look at that. Beautiful.
I can think of no better place to be.
While sharing mouth-watering recipes of my own.
That looks amazing. I can't wait to eat it. I'm at the ready.
So let's get to it. The beautiful, creative city of Bristol holds so many precious memories for me.
I had my very first job in the centre of the city at the electricity board. I caught the 33 bus from Bath, a double-decker, and there I was half an hour later in Bristol.
Decades later, my son William studied at Bristol University, and now my lovely granddaughter Grace does too.
What draws me to this city are special memories.
And I'm always open to making some new ones. So I'm up with the sun to make the most of what Bristol has to offer.
I love seeing the beautiful balloons that fly over Bristol, so colourful. And very soon I'm going to meet the people that fly them.
Known as the UK's hot air ballooning capital, each year the city hosts an annual balloon fiesta, attracting thousands of enthusiasts. Flights take off throughout the year, and I'm about to watch one of them.
Hello! It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clive Bailey and his wife Jo
Beautiful morning. It's absolutely lovely.
have been flying these awe-inspiring balloons for almost 30 years.
So I'm gonna take you inside. Just watch this wire here.
Okay. It's a bit like a rainbow. It's extraordinary. It's huge, isn't it? When you see that beautiful, colourful balloon in the sky, it doesn't look that big. Yes,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
massive.
300,000 cubic feet, this one.
And then you condense it down and put it on in your...
In a bag about that big.
Is that difficult?
I think you'll be right.
A bit of muscle, yeah.
I prefer to keep my feet on solid ground. But look at the joy on the faces of those excited passengers.
Goodbye. Enjoy.
See you tomorrow.
Do you know, it is so peaceful and magical. And the blue sky behind, it's a perfect day.
Beautiful, beautiful. And we're so honoured to be able to share our passion with other people. And everybody in there be like, wow. We've had people cry all sorts, haven't we?
And there's no feeling of movement when you're in the basket. You close your eyes and you would not know you're moving. It's amazing.
Well, we've had a very early start. How about I make you brunch? Because I, for one, am starving.
That would be
That sounds
marvellous.
wonderful to me.
Thank you, yes. We'll accept.
I know exactly what to cook. My new favourite brunch recipe, Shakshuka. Originally from North Africa and the Middle East, it's a dish made for sharing.
I can think of no better place than I would rather be. Glorious sunshine, great view. So first of all, a couple of tablespoonfuls of oil in the pan. That's it. Then 2 onions, finely chopped. And here, if you haven't time to do them finely, it'll just take a little bit longer to cook. And give that a good stir.
A couple of cloves of garlic and 1 red chilli gives this dish its punch. Add more if you like it hot.
I love the sizzle and the smell. Wonderful. You can scale this recipe up or down, but you do need quite a big pan to start with.
Now for a heaped tablespoon of tomato paste and 2 cans of chopped tomato.
Now all I've got to do is add a little sugar. Always just gives a lift to the tomato. Scant teaspoon. Look at that. Gentle bubble, and it's beginning to reduce. If you're cooking tomatoes, you need a shirt like this so the splashes don't show. I've had this one since the 70s. It's one of my favourite, and it's perfect for this occasion.
Now for the clever bit. I'm making 4 small indents in the rich sauce for the eggs, but I could create more for a bigger crowd.
That's it. The smell is very tempting, so lid on, and that will steam the top of the eggs. Meanwhile, I want some parsley just to put all over the top there. That's it. Now I'm just going to have a look and see how this is doing. I want the top to be opaque. I think we're done.
That looks so inviting. And will taste even better with some garlic flatbreads to dip into it.
Little did I know all those years ago when I was coming to Bristol on the 33 bus that one day I would be cooking this in front of the suspension bridge. Clive, Joe, come on, help yourselves. Girls first, come on, there you are.
Looks delicious.
Here's a plate, a little bit of flatbread with it. Help yourself.
This is absolutely delicious. It tastes so fresh.
It's just got the right tang for me. It's perfect. The bread is absolutely delicious, Clive. You need to have some. It's really lovely.
And it's good if you're sharing it with a number. I mean, you have 14 in your balloon. To make it for 14 is quite easy.
I'm so pleased that Clive and Joe enjoyed that. If you want to make my crisp, buttery flatbreads, it couldn't be easier. Just mix 175 grams of self-raising flour with half a teaspoon of sea salt, 1 egg, and 70 ml of milk.
This really is a very simple introduction to bread if you've never made it before.
Time to get my hands messy to form the dough.
Flour underneath, and then just knead that till it's completely without lumps.
The flatbreads will be wonderfully crisp if you roll it out as thinly as possible. But it's the rich garlic topping that makes this bread a winner. 75 grams of softened butter, very soft, so not to pull the dough about. 4 cloves of crushed garlic, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped parsley, and a little salt and pepper. And just slather it on.
It's nice seeing all that parsley coming through, isn't it?
All that's needed is a layer of grated cheese. I'm using Parmesan, which is best, but use whatever you like.
The secret for a crisp base for my flatbread is to have a baking tray in the oven, nice solid one, getting very hot.
This will only take 12 minutes in the oven, 200 fan.
So, not only does it look good, the smell of that garlic and herbs are lovely. Very good with a glass of wine. Do you know, that tastes incredible.
I'm not the only one enticed by Bristol. This vibrant city lures creative entrepreneurs from all over the world, many drawn to its thriving food scene here at the harbour side.
OK, service, please.
Welsh-born Larkin Sen is one of a new breed of chefs,
Looks lovely, Freddie.
helping to build the city's stellar food reputation.
Welcome to Wapping Wharf.
I've known Bristol over the years, but this is something totally new to me. Are these ship's containers?
They are 100% converted shipping container restaurants for young, aspiring business owners like me.
They're quite compact, so you have to be very tidy and organised, don't you?
Yeah, and very small, like me.
It's wonderful to see how food has helped transform this harbour from the one I remember.
What sort of food do you specialise in yourself?
So Wakiko specialises in authentic Asian food. That's very high in flavour, and we kind of like embrace sharing in terms of all of our dishes.
It's a lovely spot by the water and the perfect way to bring people together.
Oh, gosh.
Mary, these are some fantastic dishes. I'm really proud of this one. These are locally grown Somerset shiitake mushrooms. I'm finished with a bit of garlic soy. This is our buttermilk marinated Korean fried chicken, cooked to order, really crispy and a little bit spicy as well.
I must say, I also like the look of the pork belly steamed buns.
So beautifully tender.
So in the summer, what I find here is that people order many, many dishes, they share, they have a great time, and they have a great view of the river.
Well, you've given me a sharing feast. Who taught you to cook?
I grew up in a Chinese takeaway, but I qualified as a lawyer, but I came back to my roots, I guess, because I really wanted to cook.
What a pleasure to meet a fellow cook whose food is designed for sharing. I have a wonderful recipe full of Southeast Asian flavours that would fit in beautifully on Bristol's harbour side.
Prawn stir-fry with coconut, chilli and ginger. Quick to make and something really, really special, a proper treat. The sauce really is the key to this recipe. It's what gives the prawns that intense flavour, and the ginger really comes through with the garlic.
Take a decent-sized jug and mix 2 teaspoons of corn flour with a can of coconut cream.
And I didn't get it on my shirt. That was lucky, wasn't it? There we are. Nobody will know.
Now for those fragrant flavours. Grated ginger, a crushed garlic, for some zing, the zest and juice of half a lime, a tablespoon of sweet chilli sauce, and a little fish sauce, very important.
Fish sauce is quite strong, so you only want a teaspoon. There it is. So that's it, the sauce is made. You can make it a few hours ahead, just leave it in the fridge, and when you want to add it to the prawns, just give it a good stir, because the corn flour will have gone to the bottom.
I have 600 grams of raw, shelled and deveined prawns, lots to go round.
And I'm going to cook them fast, stir-fry. Yes, it's hot, I want it to be hot. In goes the prawns. And then I'm going to move it about the pan until they all turn pink, and they're starting to do that already. Lovely smell, sort of salty. Now those have all turned pink. I'm not going to cook them for a moment longer, so tip that onto a plate, and the juices if there are any. Now, if I'd cooked those slowly, there would be a lot of wet in the bottom of the pan. And as you can see, it's just a little bit of butter that's there, and they look just perfect.
To carry the rich flavour of the sauce, there's nothing better than courgette ribbons.
If you have got any young that want to help, I'll always give them this job, and they really like to do it. There we are, a little oil in the pan, tip those in. Now, you see, that looks an awful lot, but it goes down to be a little bit less than that.
Add a little kick with a small red chilli, or more if you like it hot.
So move that about the pan. I've got the pan very hot. And that's well on the way.
Finally, a couple of handfuls of baby spinach.
Gently turn it over. It's this wonderful, vibrant, bright green colour. And that's just about it. Don't overcook it. Now I've got the sauce, just pour that in and bring it to the boil.
It will thicken in no time, then the prawns can go back in.
Wow, lovely smell. That literally took a few moments to make, and doesn't it look good?
Season and dive in.
Lovely. All in one go. Those prawns are as tender as they possibly could be.
Good luck with sharing this one. Bristol never fails to impress, from the stunning engineering feats and the energy of its famous harbour to sailing the skies above. But it's street art that is at the city's forefront. As the birthplace of artist Banksy, his legacy is everywhere. Graffiti by other artists even adorns some of its top restaurants.
This Michelin star restaurant is so inspired by the city, you can see it in everything they do. They've promised that I'm going to have another first-time experience, and I don't think it's going to be just about the food.
Here at Casimir, they do things a little differently than I'm used to.
Hello, you must be Joe.
I am indeed.
Restaurant manager Joe is also the artist who creates new pieces for their walls each week. I think he has something in store for me.
We've put together a design for you. You're going to help me finish the cherry, and we're going to get you tagging the Bakewell tart.
What's to tag?
Sign your name.
This is certainly outside my comfort zone. I just hope Joe is a good teacher.
That's the base.
This is the base, exactly that.
No soggy bottoms down there.
No soggy bottoms, we won't have that.
Wow, that's the cherry.
That's the cherry. OK, I think we're ready for you to come and finish this. What do you think?
Right, I'll come with my mask.
OK, come with then.
It's very frightening, I can tell
Don't
you.
be scared, don't be scared.
OK.
It's fine.
It's not my forte, you know.
No, but whatever you do will be right. Straight down that way. Look at that. Beautiful.
That wasn't too hard. Now for my very first tag.
Here goes.
Let's do it, let's do it.
Right.
Keep it close. Close and consistent.
Well, I don't think it's perfect. It is my first try.
And it's you. I think it's perfect. I'm really happy with that.
That was a lot of fun, but I'll stick to the day job. The restaurant is closed today, but Chefs Zach and Summer have whipped up something especially for me.
Wow.
So, Mary, what we've got here then, this is a little piece of our trout. It's been lightly smoked. There's some wasabi on there, which comes from Hampshire. There's a nice little bit of crispy seaweed. And it's best to be enjoyed in one mouthful.
Well, this is most enterprising. Lucky Bristolians.
Cheers.
What do you think? Is that wasabi?
Be patient. I get this freshness.
Yeah.
And it is just so beautiful. It combines well. Absolutely lovely.
The restaurant serves a 21-course tasting menu, but I'm moving straight to dessert. A crisp blueberry pie with smoked ice cream. Very interesting.
This has been a truly wonderful experience. I've seen a new side of Bristol, and I love it.
Thank you for coming, and for that.
Well, I'm not so proud of that, but yours is a masterpiece.
I've shared so many new experiences today, but sometimes I yearn for the comfort of a classic. And this dish is just that.
Tuscan chicken, a true family favourite, because I can do it ahead, it's all in one pot, less washing up, and it tastes amazing. In the bowl, I've got 6 chicken thighs. They're quite big ones. The bones in, I find that gives the best flavour.
2 tablespoons of plain flour and 2 teaspoons of paprika will give these skinless chicken thighs a delicious flavour.
So as you can see, the paprika adds to the colour. So ready to fry. I'm just going to wash my hands.
Now for a good glug of oil in a hot pan.
So in to brown the meat on both sides first. It is nice and hot. Get that nice and brown. Both sides. So that paprika assists in the browning. The second side is always quicker than the first.
Out with the chicken, a splash more oil, and in goes a finely chopped onion and a chopped red pepper. More flavour, more colour.
Lovely smell coming up here. Keep it moving.
Throw in 2 crushed cloves of garlic,
2 teaspoons of tomato puree. 1, 2, that's it. About 30 grams of sun-dried tomatoes chopped up a bit.
in with 150 ml of white wine and chicken stock, and let that bubble away.
Look at that colour, so inviting. Then I'm going to add the chicken back in there.
And if there's any leftover seasoning from the chicken, throw that in too. Pop the lid on and simmer gently for 30 minutes. Simple and delicious. This really is the perfect sharing dish.
Here goes. Oh, that looks a bit all right.
Now to enrich and thicken with 150 ml of double pouring cream.
Don't use anything low fat, because if you do and you bring it to the boil, it could well separate, which this won't.
For a splash of colour, throw in 150 grams of baby spinach.
Looks as though it'll never get down, but it will as soon as it touches the heat. I think that looks very special. The chicken is a perfect tempting colour. The sauce is rich and creamy, and look at the consistency, it's just right. It's all right. In fact, it's very, very good.
A final sprinkle of parmesan and it will be ready to serve. It's been wonderful making new memories in a city I know so well, but there's something important I want to do before I leave.
Whenever I'm in Bristol, there is one special place that I always visit.
Our son William was a student here, but he passed away in 1989. A plaque was laid in the university grounds in his memory. And I always come here to reflect on the treasured family times we all had together.
There you are, Will.
I have one final recipe to share that Will would have loved, and all my children and grandchildren absolutely adore.
And now a really lovely family pudding that is quick to make. It's Pear and Blueberry Galette.
First things first, the light sponge base.
A couple of eggs. And then I'm going to add the butter. Now, it's really warm, and I'm going to add that, and you can see that it's absolutely soft, and this is important, because it'll go in quite easily.
75 grams of caster sugar, 150 grams of self-raising flour, a level teaspoon of baking powder and vanilla extract, and that's it.
Then I'm going to give that a good beat.
Start off slowly, then go for it until the mix is a pale colour.
That only took a few moments, and let's free the beaters. I've got past the licking cake mixture, but there's usually someone in the kitchen that does want to have a lick. So far, so good, so easy to do. That's the cake base done, and then I've got 2 tins of pears, cut each one into about 3. Like that. Then I'm going to just arrange those fairly higgledy-piggledy all over.
Don't push the pears too far into the mix, or they will stick to the tin.
Then the blueberries, scatter those on top, in between. So that's it. Wasn't too difficult, was it?
Pop it into the oven 180 fan for 20 to 25 minutes. While that's cooking, heat a few tablespoons of red currant jelly.
I'm rather pleased with that.
Last touch is that red currant glaze. Gorgeous.
There we are. It's cooked beautifully right through to the middle. I would say that would serve, what, 6 to 8, depending on how hungry you are. Do you know something? That really is superb, and so easy too.
That brings an end to my visit of a city I hold so dear. And what a wonderful trip it's been. And I'm sure I'll be back very soon.
Bristol will always have a special place in my heart, sharing old memories and creating new ones.
Next time, I'll be batting for England.
Straight drive.
Sharing recipes with the pros.
This is lovely. Couldn't be happier.
And meeting the stars of tomorrow.
Pile them up.